What is up, Taurus? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so please only take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. Check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. If you want a free 15-minute reading, check out Patreon. Sign up as a tier 2 or 3 patron now between March 15th. I am doing a promo on that platform for anybody who wants some help on their spiritual journey and access to all the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. If you want a if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, go ahead and check out my website in the description box down below. I also have a promo code, that's what it was. The promo code listed on my website for $10 off your first hour-long service, so go ahead and check that out. That's just for you guys for the month of March. And other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get into it, Taurus. Let's see what is going on for you guys. I really want to use beautiful creatures for you for some reason. This is kind of like my, I always call it like my Scorpio deck, but it's kind of like my sensual deck. It's kind of like when someone's feeling a little like sneaky, sassy, sexy, but I don't really want you to know what I'm up to, but like, let's talk about it anyway. See what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. That's way too loud for me. Okay. I get comfortable. Just so chaotic right now. Okay, there we go. For Taurus. I just heard who's left. Who's left? It almost feels like you're picking through people. Like, who's left? Like, who's left for me to deal with? Six of Swords, yeah. Moving on. Eight of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, yeah. No longer investing, closing out cycles, Lovers in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Yeah. Queen of Cups in reverse, emotionally detached. Page of Swords, I don't really want to communicate. It's weird that it's upright because it's like I don't really want to communicate. I don't really want to talk about it. It's very cutting. It's very cold. Six of Swords. It's so weird. Who's left? And it's like, I'm out. I'm done. And it kind of feels, not like devious, but it just kind of feels like I'm very confident in my decision. It's no hard feelings, but like, who's left? Because I'm like on a roll of cutting ties right now. Like, I've done my shadow work. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm good at. And boom, 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 out of there. Completely finished, right? Eight of Pentacles. That's just like, I'm so, it feels like cycles. It feels like you might have been investing in this person or the situation over and over, really trying to make it work, and it became so heavy, so burdensome that I was like, I'm done here. Especially with the 10 of Wands energy, it almost feels like tap out, like complete tap out, like I'm over it. I'm over it. And I realize now that maybe I went at this a little too long. Lovers in reverse, it doesn't feel like an actual lover's connection. It actually feels like a decision. Page of Swords, very clear-cut decision, okay? Very clear-cut decision. Six of Swords, Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo. 10 of Wands, Sag. Lovers, Gemini. Page of Swords, Air. Queen of Cups, overall energy, the emotional shutdown, Cancer. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is Libra. Underneath that, going into healing, isolation. Yeah, toodaloo. I'm gonna do my own thing. I like it. I like it. It doesn't feel rude. It doesn't feel disrespectful to this person. It's just kind of like, hey, listen, we've tried to make this work. We went through this cycle so much. Internally, I'm a little fed up, but to the person that you're actually doing this with or to, it's kind of like, listen, we've hit the end of the line. I'm gonna go my way. You should go your way. I'm just not really in this anymore. There's no point in me wasting your time, so let's just cut it while we're ahead. I'm going to use Rider-Waite for the clarifier. Let's look at, I want to look at the Queen of Cups first. I want to see, because I actually don't feel this as the overall. I feel this actually as like the initiator as to why the Queen of Cups emotionally shut down. I feel like this is a trigger. And I think that this is the person that's walking away. For some of you, I do feel a third party. This doesn't have to be romantic. Yeah, 7 of Cups, Death. Yeah, this feels like interfering, like there's other options. With Death in reverse, it's almost like, I just feel other opportunities. I feel other opportunities. I do. Whether it be a business partner and there's just other opportunities that came about, whether it be romantic and it's kind of like, hey, emotionally, I think other things are going to be a better fit for me and I want to explore those other things. It doesn't feel, it's such a strange energy. It's almost like, it's kind of like a light switch, which it kind of does make sense because that full moon in Virgo was very sobering. We were in a very daydreamy energy, very fantastical energy, and that full moon in Virgo came in and kind of like slapped us in the face with reality and was like, hey, that daydream you're having, that daydream, 7 of Cups, daydream energy, no, let's not do that. Let's get back to reality. And this Queen of Cups is like, oh wait, no, this isn't for me. It feels like a very sobering moment this Queen of Cups is having, but it's almost like instantaneous, like emotional shutdown. It literally feels like a light switch, and I think it's going to catch the person they're dealing with very off guard. And this is a timeless reading, so I'm not saying this is happening around the full moon in Virgo, but that energy is fluid, time fluid, energy is fluid, so this could be something that is affected by that energy. It just reminded me of that. So let's look at the 6 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm not in this anymore. Bye. Like I said, it feels like a light switch and it feels like it's taking this other person off guard. And that's why 3 of Swords energy is there. I think the other person's really going to be hurt by this. Ooh, yeah. They're not expecting it. They're not. It's a very night and day. Like, I wake up one morning, oh, I don't want this relationship anymore. Yeah, Hierophant and the Empress. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is very much so reminding me of that full moon and Virgo energy we just went through. And I can't say this enough. Time is fluid. So regardless of where you are on your path, you could be feeling that energy now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just crazy because it hits pockets of the collective at different moments in time. And this Empress and the Hierophant, it's kind of like tapping into that higher consciousness energy of, oh, snap. Okay, well, I understand that the connection that I'm taking part in right now is actually a 3 of Swords energy. It's actually something that's going to prevent me from embodying my Empress energy. I don't want to do that anymore. And so I'm going to exit stage left because my higher self, Hierophant, is telling me it's not meant for me. Oh. This Empress could also be the one experiencing the heartbreak on the receiving end of it. Very disappointed in this connection and knowing that it's time to walk away, right? So let's look at the 8 of Pentacles. I just heard bad experience. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords. I just heard bad experience. This is very binding, okay, so this connection could have actually triggered a lot of codependency. It could have triggered, okay, so that's what happened here. This connection was showing this Empress old habits in regards to codependency or attachments or limiting beliefs, old habits they had in regards to just dynamics with people that did not serve them, right? It was almost, hey, let's recap the things that don't serve you to your highest good so you're aware of them before we finish this upgrade to an Empress, just so we make sure you know the things that you shouldn't carry on into the new cycle. Right? Let's just make it very clear the things that cause you pain, so you're aware of what you do not want in a dynamic with another person. So anytime you come across a person like that, you know to go the other way. Right? Don't stick around. Let's look at the Ten of Wands in reverse. Feels like a kind of a mean test. Yeah, Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Oh, this is so sad. And it's all before they evolved to the Empress. This cycle that they were in with this other person, it was just a test. It was kind of like, okay, well, we're going to see how long you stick around feeling so emotionally drained, so emotionally unsatisfied in the same situation that you've been in many times with similar energies. How long are you going to feel depleted? How long are you going to feel this lack of confidence? How long are you going to feel that you're giving your power away? How long are you going to feel so stuck, so bound, that you're putting in all this time, all this energy, all this effort? How long are you going to stay there, you know? And that stress, and that fear, and that anxiety, and that worry, and that overwhelm, and that toxic environment that you're so used to, that you're aware of, right? How long are you going to stay there? When you know the truth, Ace of Swords energy between the 9 and the 8, when you know the reality of it. So let's look at the decision. Let's look at the Lovers in reverse. I feel like a lot of the collective has already left this and they've already walked away, but it's just like, hey, we need to talk about what you're walking away from so you're aware. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, making the decision. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Very nice. Lovers. Okay, so it's understanding that you might be giving and giving and giving to the point that you have nothing left, right? Four of Swords in reverse. Depleted. Absolutely depleted. Energetically exhausted, right? It's the need to stop doing that. Five of Swords. Sorry, Six of Swords. I said Five of Swords. Psychic slip. Because between the 4 and the 6 is the 5, right? I like that you're jumping from the 4 to the 6 though, because there's a Two of Swords energy there. It's a choice. You're choosing to move away from this giving to your detriment energy, right? Giving to others, investing in connections that are energetically depleting you, so you can step into this very confident, independent, stable energy that you deserve to be in. I want to see the truth that you're seeing, this new perspective with the Page of Swords. I just heard understanding wounds. Let's look at the Page of Swords. Knight of Wands, Magician, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, Judgment, and Temperance. Yeah, literally understanding wounds with the Page of Swords, Judgment in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. You're seeing how you've made poor decisions that led to very imbalanced and stable connections, right? Because Judgment is poor decisions. It's also creating karma, and Temperance is imbalance. It's a lack of moderation. It's investing in things and situations that create this teeter-totter, right? Whether it be in regards to relationships, situations, environments, energy, manifestation. And this is you using your personal power to take action towards things that are really inconsistent and emotionally not going to lead you towards a Ten of Cups, right? You're recognizing, you're seeing the reality of it. Wanting to be a savior, like wanting to always help and always invest in other people versus investing in self. It's self-sacrificing. You're seeing your self-sacrificing habits and choosing now to walk away from them. Saying, you know what, there's better options for me, and I choose to go through that transformation to give myself those better options. Regardless of if it causes the people around me pain, because it was causing me a lot of pain too, right? That's not a selfish thing though. That's not a selfish thing, right? I know that I feel bad even saying that, but this was very toxic to this Empress's energy. There needs to be very healthy boundaries with other people and how much you give and how much you invest. Yeah, because it wasn't the right path for you with the star in reverse. And it was creating a wounded warrior energy, Nine of Wands. You deserved better, and you see that now. And that was part of the lesson, right? Being able to put your foot down to move on, to walk away from it. Because it was keeping you in a very painful Three of Swords over and over and over, perpetuating that. Woo! But no more. No more. You said, no. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. But Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. If you want a free 15-minute reading, check out Patreon. Sign up as a tier 2 or 3 now through March 15th, 2021. And if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. There's a promo code on my site for your first hour-long reading with me for the month of March. You guys can go ahead and use that. Even if it's not your first session, there's a $10 off promo code on my website for you guys for all hour-long sessions for the month of March. But I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.